Genesis chapter 26. And there became a famine upon the land, separate from the famine formerly, which happened in the time of Abraham. And Isaac went to Abimelech, king of the Philistines in Gerar. And the Lord appeared to him and said, You should not go down into Egypt, but dwell in the land whichever I should tell you, and sojourn in this land, and I will be with you, and will bless you. For to you and to your seed I will give all this land. And I will establish my oath which I swore to Abraham your father. And I will multiply your seed as the stars of the heaven, and will give to your seed all this land. And all the nations of the earth shall be blessed by your seed, because Abraham your father obeyed my voice, and guarded my orders, and my commandments, and my ordinances, and my laws. And Isaac dwelt in Gerar. And the men of the place asked concerning Rebekah his wife. And he said, She is my sister. For he feared to say that she is my wife, lest at any time the men of the place should kill him on account of Rebekah, for her appearance was beautiful. And he became long-lived there. And with Abimelech the king of Gerar leaning over through the window, he beheld Isaac playing with Rebekah his wife. And Abimelech called Isaac and said to him, So indeed is she your wife? Why is it that you said, She is my sister? And Isaac said to him, For I said it, lest at any time I might die on account of her. And Abimelech said to him, What is this you did to us? Is it a small thing, if someone of my kind went to bed with your wife, and you brought upon us a sin of ignorance? And Abimelech gave orders to all his people, saying, Anyone touching this man and his wife will be liable unto death. And Isaac sowed in that land. And he found in that year barley bearing 100-fold. And the Lord blessed him. And the man was exalted, and was advancing greater, until of which he became exceedingly great. And there became to him herds of sheep, and herds of oxen, and many farms. And the Philistines envied him. And all the wells which the servants of his father dug, the Philistines obstructed them in the time of his father, and filled them with earth. And Abimelech said to Isaac, Go forth from us, for you became exceedingly mightier than us. And Isaac went forth from there, and rested up in the ravine of Gerar, and dwelt there. And again Isaac dug the wells of water, which the servants of Abraham his father dug, and the Philistines obstructed them after the dying of Abraham his father. And he named them with names, according to the names which his father named. And the servants of Isaac dug in the ravine of Gerar, and found there a well of living water. And the shepherds of Gerar did combat with the shepherds of Isaac, maintaining the water to be theirs. And they called the name of the well Injustice, for they wronged him. And departing from there, he dug another well, and they quarreled also on account of that well. And he named the name of it Hatred. And departing from there, he dug another well, and they did not do combat over it, and he named the name of it open plain, saying, For now the Lord widened us, and caused us to grow upon the earth. And he ascended from there towards the well of the oath. And the Lord appeared to him in that night, and said, I am the God of Abraham, the one of your father. Do not fear, for I am with you, and I will bless you, and multiply your seed, because of Abraham your father. And he built there an altar, and called upon the name of the Lord, and pitched there his tent. And the servants of Isaac dug a well there, in the ravine Gerar. And Abimelech went to him from Gerar, and Ahuzath his groomsman, and Phicol the commander-in-chief of his force. And Isaac said to them, Why did you come to me? For you detested me, and you sent me from you. And they said, Seeing we have seen that the Lord was with you, and we said, Let there become an oath between us and between you, and we will ordain with you a covenant. You shall not do evil with us, insofar as we did not abhor you, and which manner we treated you well, and we send you out in peace, even now being blessed by the Lord. And he made a banquet for them, and they ate and drank. And rising up in the morning, each swore by an oath to the neighbor, and Isaac sent them out, and they moved away from him with safety. And it came to pass in that day, that the servants of Isaac, coming, reported to him concerning the well which they dug, and said, We did not find water. And he called it Oath. On account of this he called the name of that city Well of Oath unto today's day. And Esau was 40 years old, and he took a wife, Judith, the daughter of Beeri the Hittite, and Basemath, daughter of Elon the Hittite. And they were contending with Isaac and Rebekah.